we're going to work on modeling the different roof types. We're going to use the file roof type, so make sure you have that file open. And we're just going to use these exterior wall models to model each of the different roof types we've talked about. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and come up here to the view cube and click a top view. And I'm actually going to turn it so it is facing the other direction. And then under the architecture tab, you're going to want to click roof. It's going to ask you which level you want to attach the roof to. And so in our case, we're going to want to attach that to level 2. So I'll have level 2 selected. And then there's a few different ways that we can define a roof. And so the default way is by selecting a wall. So if I use my little scroll on my mouse, I can zoom in. And what we're doing here is we're defining that roof based on exterior walls. And so if I just click on the wall, it's creating a roof line for me. So I'm just going to select all 4 of these exterior walls. When I have those selected, I can hit escape, and then I can actually click on the line and edit it. So one thing you can do is change the overhang of that line. You can do that in 2 places. You can do it right up here, or you can do it down here in the properties panel. And so you see overhang. If I change that to like 2 feet, it'll just make the overhang how far the roof overhangs from the exterior wall, however much you want it to. So in this case, I'm just going to leave that at 1 foot. The other thing that we have to do is we have to figure out which of these roof lines is going to define the slope. And so I'm going to select this one on the right, and I'm going to click that roof line defines the slope. So when that comes up, we get a pitch number over here. So the default is a 9 and 12 pitch. That's going to be too much for the shed roof we're going to be designing first, and so I'm going to change that to 3-inch and 12-inch slope. And so what we're saying is this line is going to extend up at a 3 and 12 pitch. So it's going to come up 3 inches for every 12 inches it goes over, rise over run. And so I'll click the check mark, and then we can go back and click the home button to get in kind of an isometric view of what we've done. If I click this little button right here, I'll get an orbit tool. I like to use that to kind of pan around and see what I have. And you can see that we have our shed roof defined. You can see that the walls do not attach to that shed roof. And so what we have to do is we have to select the walls, and so I will click on one wall, and then I'll hold down the control button and click the remaining walls, and then I can say attach top base, and so I'm going to click on the modify walls, attach, and we're saying that we want to attach the wall to the top of this. I will select the roof, and it will bring the walls up so they touch the edge of that roof. So you can see that now. I'll hit escape. I'll get my kind of orbit tool out, and you can see that we have created our first roof, the shed roof type.